Hey, collective. It's Artist Only Tarot. So, we had a weird charms pull this morning. Weirdness. Weirdness. Um, I felt like, oh, I forgot to shuffle these. I might as well while I'm speaking to you. I felt like I was going to get drinks messages. Oh, and then look what was at the top of the freaking bowl. That drink that I thought, but this donut was around it. So, I don't know. It could be food or drink. It could be I'm insane. I don't know. Hit subscribe. Come find out. Do an internet diagnosis. But then we got a bunch of angel feathers too, and I haven't been getting a lot of those lately, so we're gonna look into that. And then this is strange. I'm not sure what that is. Now, there's a certain group in my collective that will know what that is as soon as they see it. Okay. And I'm not talking about poison. I'm talking about people with a certain eye for a certain type of things. Okay. And they'll know right away what that is. Now, that is from an artist that I like. I think you probably will be able to tell who the artist is. Those of you who know. So it may be something with the market. It may be. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hit subscribe. I got stuff coming from the Big Tree Treehouse. Oh, I got these for a little pointer. And I got a bunch more. So I'm going to sell some on the website if you like them. I have purple. You'll see the colors. Oh, look, wealth. Nice. That flipped up. Yeah. What I'm talking about. Wealth hits came up. I wonder why. Okay, so we are going to try to figure out what the heck is going on. We have heaven and hell. We have the high priestess for Solomon here, and we have prosperity. The charms bowl off to the side, and we're 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. Hit subscribe, Claire. All right, let's see. Let's go with the proper angels, the upright ones right away. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to change that. I want to know what's going on with the drinks messages. I had a hunch I was going to get a drinks message because somebody that I listen to often, she said something about it. And it's the same message that I was picking up a year ago. It's always at the same time. Well, no, I think there was one in the spring. But no, it's spooky. You get it's something that's supposed to it's not like a roofie. Okay. I mean, it could be. It could be a roofie for you. It could be you have expired food. But the message that I kept getting last time, so take this with a grain of salt, okay? The message that I was getting last time was it was a mood alterator, okay? So 1 minute you would be calm and then you'd have the drink and then you would be freaking explosive, okay? And I got it over and over and over again. I got it at least 5 times and I got it from different readers and it was really hunting me or it was haunting me and it was hunting me. It was hunting me. And I was like, why do I keep getting this message? I looked at all the expired stuff. I tried to figure out what could food poison be. I was careful about what I ate from the store. I was always looking for recalls. It was maddening. So drinks messages, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. All right. A wish at the bottom. Poison. And that's the end of Artist Only Tarot. The devil. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. What else do I need to say? What else do I need to say, collective? I'm getting drinks warnings again. They are intense. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. I'm seeing the witch at the top of the bowl. It is some kind of craft, obviously. It's potions. Potions. Oh, this is spooky. It's dark. It's dark. Let's see. This is making me like, I feel a little queasy. I'm not going to lie. I hate these messages. I don't hate them. I'm very grateful, but I don't like getting them because I never know what to say. Don't leave your drinks out. In fact, I'm hesitant to even drink anything out. Like, come on. Come on. All right, let's see here. Ahayel, undertaking and completing missions. Folklore, disregarding rules. And you're in between there, maybe? Somebody's trying to complete a mission. Maybe in order to do that, they have to disregard some rules. I don't know. I'm going to get one more. These things usually work better if I get more than one. I want to see who's doing this. Like, what energy? What's this negative energy? What is this? Who's working? Oh, this knocked down prosperity. Marabas. Unrestrained living. Rectification. Oh. Oh my God. I'm not going to lie. I was saying earlier today, I've been talking to a friend who's a housing analyst. And she was saying, I was telling her that I think they've already crashed this market. I think it's already crashed. And I think the subprime, we have these multiple waves of subprime lending that are contracting right now. People aren't able to get loans and they're crashing. And I had told her I felt like that was the banks trying to bail themselves out, right? And I've been thinking that this crash, a lot of the stuff that we already know, like people watch Margin Call and they'll watch like finance movies. Okay. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, thank you for holding space for this, but there's something going on. Okay. So I'm trying to figure this out because these are things I see in my life. So I'm trying to put them together. Because there's a great disregard of rules. And I told I told another person the other day, another lady I talked to, another analyst, and I said, this didn't have to be this way. Yeah, it's a pickle. This didn't have to be this way. This is this way because people don't want to face what they've done. They don't want to face the music. It was unrestrained living and it needs rectification, right? I was talking about a market that has been poisoned. And then this is like ancient alien stuff. This is like a knife in the back. This is in like the DNA. So if you don't want to do the aliens thing, just say it's a very large and to us unknown way that they're doing this, but it's within as the life here. It's in the DNA of the system, right? This poison in this knife. And because of this, there has to be a retrification. This has to be fixed, and it will be hard. It will be hard. It'll be awful. And a lot of people have been trying to figure out how to prosper during this very dark and difficult time that we're going through in our world. And in order to do that mission, a lot of things have had to happen where people have had to disregard rules to undertake and compete this mission. So they've had do a little bad to do a little good. So when I see the foot here and I see the devil, I feel like that. I feel like that song I wrote for Cost of Kings, The Man Who Cracked the Door. And sometimes the man cracks the door of liberty and cracks the door of good business in order to complete a mission, or because they want to try to, do something and they think, well, if I change this rule, I'll be able to do it. I don't know why this is coming up in this message, however. It's strange to me, and I'm off center again. I don't know how I get off center all the time. It's driving me nuts. I need like the freaking little, what am I doing with that? That little grid that like the little window panes, so I know I'm not out of focus or I'm not out of alignment. Sorry, guys. I'm not OCD, I promise. Like, you should see my house. It's a mess. It's not a mess, but it's not a mess. Okay, so we're dealing with a poison. It needs rectification. We all know this. Spirit, why are you telling me this? And why is it coming up in drinks messages? I feel like these are two different messages about poison in a system. "11 minutes in, collective." 11 minutes in my ranting and ravings. This isn't anything to do with your love life. This isn't anything to do, but it's the world, right? I guess. All right. You know what? No, I need some light. There's a lot of darkness here. Let's get some light. Lumiere. Please tie all this together for me. I'm being directed to the charms again, especially the buffalo and the lily pad and something and the angel feather. The great leap. Buffaloes are also another form of this. For those who know, buffaloes are another form of this for those who know. So if you know that, buffalo, great leap, and then this angel feather is gold and the charm silver. I'm just saying. We also have the rose here. High priestess. Wow, okay. All right. Where can I stick this? Stick it right there. The HP. She ain't playing. I swear to God, I can't wait to get a better lighting setup. Speaking of which, I'll be able to do so when my store is profitable. So don't forget Big Kid Treehouse .shop. It's going to be here soon. It's going to be up and running. Why, God? Oh, that works. Oh, yay. Okay. This is a little hot, but we can live with that, right? No, we can't. We can't live with that. Some of us can live with it. Some of us can't. All right. Well, you guys are here for a very strange reading. 13 minutes in, you'll be able to take it a little longer. What does the High Priestess need to know? I feel like I'm supposed to go through the High Priestess deck. Yeah. Done. High Priestess deck. I'm going to leave that out. Chariot in reverse. Let me get one more. Disregarding of the rules is coming. Because eventually, at some point, the cure ends up becoming the poison. Yes, Ace of Wands. The cure ends up becoming the poison. So the more money you pour in the system, the faster it crashes. Okay, this always happens. And maybe that's why prosperity came out first, because it was like, this is not a drinks warning. This is about money. So I'm gonna go with that. That's why prosperity came out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, wait. Let's ask a question. Wait. What do I need to know? What does the High Priestess need to know? 2. One more, please. 3. Thank you. Oh, sorry. All right, we got 2 up and 1 down. I always like to do this like blackjack a little bit. I don't know why. Like, is the river. All right. I'm so sorry about the Glare Collective. I'm trying. Okay. Okay. There's a phrase in economics that goes like this. Whenever the Fed gives money to the government or whatever to goose the market, to give another loan, they call it, oh no, I'm sorry, excuse me. This is low interest rates. Whenever the Fed leaves very low interest rates, they call it putting out the punch bowl, okay? Because that means there's going to be a lot of very reckless borrowing and spending. So when I see this death here with the wine, I feel like they're putting an end, because this morning I thought, oh, a friend's going to stop drinking. And I do have a friend that's going to stop drinking, but I have a couple friends that are actually, but this is, I think, the end to the punch bowl, the end to the easy money, the end to the party. And what the idea is here with the Queen of Swords is that we're looking to poison the punch bowl. So let's see what this card is. Prophet. Yeah, look, see how the prophet stands over the land? This is a big light. The prophet is holding up this big light. There's a big idea. This thing is going to affect everyone. So, like, you know how they change the street light colors? Like, the prophet can do stuff like that, right? That's what the prophet's doing. It's in the system. It's the big system. It kind of looks like a bowl. Let's see if we can get like a punch bowl charm. That would be interesting if Charms Bucket could do something like that. Oh, I got a chip. What is it? Oh, it's a Be Mine. Be Mine Collective. Be my little baby. Somebody's going to poison the punch bowl. They're going to disregard the rules. And everybody's going to drink the Kool-Aid. Maybe this is a party, or this was the idea for this. Because there's been a lot of unrestrained living. There must be a rectification. This could be the idea. There's the idea, right? You see it here glowing, and there it is working. See it there glowing? You had to disregard rules for this undertaking. There's an end to the punch bowl. Why are the angels telling us, like, what? Okay, I mean, I get it, but like, I keep getting these like crazy economic. Somebody's going to step on the landmine. You wouldn't want to step on a 10 of swords with a bare foot. You know what I'm saying? That would not be nice. Tell me about this, please. take all these. Cathael, divine blessing. Haya, I don't know how to say it. Obedient, causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. Marvelous God, revelation, protects from sadness, gives revelations and dreams. And the generous God, wisdom and magic. I really felt like this as soon as I saw it because there's 2 seraphim out here too. I was like, God wants you to know what's going on because you've been a good soldier. You're getting wisdom and you're getting a heads up. There's poison in the punch bowl. And I agree. They are doing it backwards. Okay. I saw the music industry do the same thing because when Spotify came out, they weren't ready for it. And it totally destroyed the industry. It totally destroyed them. They did not understand what was going to happen. So after that happened, they got out in front of it. And how they got out in front of it, I could go on for a while, but the streaming services had a lot to do with it, okay? But they got out in front of this big independence rush, and they bottled it and they funneled it. And the things they did to get out of it after it happened, they did before it happened. Excuse me for hitting the thing. So I think a lot of the stuff that's going on, they're doing it before the crash. So like instead of calling all the banks together, like in Margin Call, and saying, hey, you guys bail each other out, they're like, hey, let's have the banks make subprime. Because the big banks are loaning the money to the little banks that are doing this. They all know what's going on. I feel like it's a coordinated effort. I really do. The house always wins, okay? The house always wins. Yeah, it's in the system. It's like supernatural how much they're able to affect things. It's supernatural. But they're putting knives in the works. They're disregarding rules because there has to be, the rectification is here. Like there's nothing you can do to stop this. The more money you put into it, the faster it crashes. So they're slowing the crash. They're crashing everyone slowly. And then them taking people off food stamps and stuff too. That's also to stop big grocery. Like these big grocery companies they're getting, this is all bailouts for them. Why did I put the house here? Yeah. Like there's so many bubbles crashing right now. It's insane. Auto, car, personal. And it just goes on and on and on. New fraud is being found every day. Don't even get me started about AI. They poison the system. There's poisoning in the system to try to stop the system or slow it down. Those that have been good stewards and good soldiers of God, or people who are just trying to live in harmony and peace and not scam or whatever, you know who the frick you are, okay? You're getting a warning. You're getting a heads up that either they've put a lot of poison in the system or they're about to. Gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. And I know there's always something that I'm missing when I do these damn readings. And I'm like, why didn't I say that? Why didn't I say that? But that's the reading so far, collective. I've kept you long enough. We're at 24 minutes and 37 seconds, and I think that that's enough. What's the advice? You're being blessed with this knowledge. You're being blessed with the foretelling. I don't know why this keeps coming up. Like, and I'm not like trying to be like, because I know I whine about love messages, but at this point, like, give me the love message. You know what? High Priestess deck. Okay. Wrap this up for me, please. Because, oh my God. King of Swords. Oh, that's my you need to know card. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. King of Swords is my you're supposed to know. And then Queen of Swords is you're supposed to act. You need to know so you can act. They're about to poison the system. I think they're going to do it twice. It may be on an anniversary. That's it. I'm not allowed to know. I'm not allowed to know when. Oh, caution. Okay. Anything else? Ice. Oh, here we go. Here's this MFer right next to the world chip. Get out of here. Anything else, guys? Please. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Exactly. All right, guys. Well, for some reason, Spirit wants me to give this message to you. The angels are heavy in the energy. So, if you need something, they're listening. There's heavy craft afoot. Heavy, heavy, heavy craft. And not good. But they have to do the not good. They have to poison the system. That's why they probably let CZ out. And you know what? A lot of people also said that Madoff is not dead. And it's funny, too. The other day I channeled that Flash Crash kid. This is something you're supposed to know. So I will post this message, even though it feels very odd. I hope this helps, collective. I hope that you see that I am I am a messenger too, and you're supposed to get these messages. So look for the poison. Look for the poison in the system. And, check your expiration dates on a few of your food items too, okay? All right, take care, collective.